Many cautionary tales.
Yes.
Yeah, there's as many cautionary tales as there are success
Although I
stories.
think they were fired. All those guitarists were fired. So
Very true.
Yeah.
Very
I
true.
think the analogy holds up to a point.
Okay. Okay. Maybe it's that I'd rather be Stevie Nicks than Lindsey
Yes.
Buckingham.
There
Is
you
that
go.
okay?
Well,
I mean, he's great.
We can workshop this throughout the day.
They do different things. They do
we
different
will
things.
workshop it.
Yeah.
We'll have it down for you later.
When you decided to make your book into your memoir into this movie, what did you have in mind at first? Like, was it finding the right director? Was it finding the right actor to play? Where did it start from?
I think it started with finding the right medium. For a while, I was like, let's do a limited series and make this 12 episodes, and then that just proved crazy. So once I sort of locked into the idea of a movie, I never had who's the perfect. I just wanted to get the story down enough that it was legible, and then try to find people who would help me move it along.
Who did you find first?
I reached out to my friends Kumail, Nanjiani, and Emily Gordon, who I'm stand-up, and we've known each other for years through stand-up. They kind of did this, put their life on screen, and so they just seemed like the logical folks to reach out to. I just reached out to them for advice, friend to friend, but they were quickly into it and willing to help.
And that was what then Kumail came to you, or what? I believe.
Yeah, Kumail and Emily, they brought Adam's script to me, and they were like, I hadn't directed an original movie in like a long time, but they knew me well enough to know that I was like interested in coming back. So they brought me the script, and they were like, we think you'd be great to make this movie. And I've never directed anything that I didn't originate. I was like skeptical, but I read the script. I, cried super hard, like 4 or 5 times. I laughed throughout the whole thing. And, by the end of it, I was just like, yeah, I think I need to do this. I don't know how it's going to happen. But, Kumail and Emily are excellent human beings. The movie felt a little bit like an heir to The Big Sick. It is like a tragic comic story. And so, I don't know, it felt like weirdly like a calling in a weird way, because it's a complex movie and complex material. It was also super funny, and I was just like, I think I just need to tackle this. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I want to do it.
Had you been saying to people, I want to direct on my own again, or they just knew, they just intuited you were
I think
thinking
they intuited it. I don't know. I mean, I hadn't been saying it out loud. Like it took me a long time to figure out how I was going to do it without my brother. That was like a huge deal for me. Like you don't want to be the person that leaves Fleetwood Mac and makes a solo album and everybody's like, thank you. So, it was like, that was the whole process was like a really long process. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Kumail and Emily are really special people. So, and of course, I met Adam, and it just felt like, absolutely, yeah, we got to do this.
You don't want to be the person who leaves Fleetwood Mac, but then you got Harry Styles leaving One Direction, and that worked out pretty well. You're kind of are you the first?
Well, you don't want to be Bob Welch.
You don't want to be Bob Welch.
Many cautionary tales.
Yes.
Yeah, there's as many cautionary tales as there are success
Although I think
stories.
they were fired. All those guitarists were fired. So
Very true.
Yeah.
Very
I
true.
think the analogy holds up to a point.
Okay. Maybe it's that I'd rather be Stevie Nicks than Lindsey
Yes.
Buckingham.
There
Is
you
that
go.
okay?
Well,
I mean, he's great.
We can workshop this throughout the day.
They do different things. They do
we
different
will
things.
workshop it.
Yeah.
We'll have it down for you later.
And then bringing in the cast, especially like how did you guys, when you guys met Adam, it's like you're playing, him, you're playing his father. What were those meetings like?
Oh, well, we didn't have meetings. It was just the script came my way, and I'm a fan of Jay's and also of Cooper's. I didn't know his work, but I loved the script, and I just zoomed with Jay, and we talked about the tone of it, which is a tone where I really like to live in all my work, which is comedy and drama and tears and laughter. So I was in from from early on. And I've wanted to work with Jay for a while. He doesn't know that, but I'm a big fan of his tone. His Fleetwood Mac tone.
It's Stevie Nicks. Cooper, what about you? Were you looking to do, because were you working on the show at the time? Like, were you looking to do another project, or was it just that you liked this?
I
so
just
much
love Jay, and I wasn't looking to act in something, but I remember you were in a hotel room and you told me that you were thinking about making this movie, and I was not thinking about anything other than the movie sounded so amazing.
Yeah, I sent you the script too. I was
Yeah.
like, because this is my movie, son. This is in the very early days, and I was like, this is a really big, complex movie, not like anything I've ever done before. I think I want to do it. Am I insane?
Yeah.
And you were like, you read it, and you were like,
This is perfect.
and you were nice about it. You were like, yeah, it's scary. This is
Yeah.
big and scary, but like, you need to do it.
And then me acting in the movie was like, I feel like a year later.
A year later.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a year later. Yeah.
At some point, you were just like, "Do you want to fight Aaron?" And I was like, "What?"
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I want to cheer you on. But
I mean, but yeah, in my mind, it was, this guy was the guy. I mean, it's wild that they kind of look similar.
Yeah.
I mean, I still.
two bearded white guys.
White dudes, brown hair.
We're in the ballpark,
Yeah, absolutely.
No, but there is
Basically
that.
twins.
You guys have a scene where there's a two shot of you, and it's
Yes.
it's
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
wild.
that's right. Yeah,
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty wild, like looking at looking at the two of them. But yeah, I mean, and with Cooper, in terms of casting Cooper, I just think he has the perfect combination of like, being fully emotionally available. You can do it all. You're willing to go to these really scary places, but also he's super funny and is willing to laugh at himself too. And I don't know, it's a really complex thing to find, and I don't know if it's like the Instagram generation or whatever, but I feel like younger actors have become a little bit more bifurcated in terms of whether they're dramatic or whether they're comedic. And like what David was saying is like, I think like when I came up and the earlier generations, you kind of have to be able to do it all, and Cooper is that kind of actor. And also, this is a hell of a movie to take on.
Yeah.
It is it's a big movie that we made independently, and just like, with both of these guys, they are independent filmmakers. They know what I'm up against, and it was like incredible to have those kinds of collaborators in the room, because it is, I don't want to toot the horn or whatever, but directing one of these movies is like, it's a hell of a trip,
Is there something you guys have all learned in how to like make something big on an independent budget schedule? Like, is there some sort of tip that you guys have picked up?
Cast correctly.
Yeah,
Dude, exactly.
all in that.
Casting is everything. Everybody has to really fundamentally know what we're doing and what we are up against, and they have to be doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's doing this for the money, I mean, we got paid, but like, and everybody who's in the movie, I mean, Hope Davis has been doing movies like this, since the Day Trippers, Caitlin, I've made independent films with Caitlin before. So, casting is huge. And then, I mean, we didn't really do it this way because this is a bigger movie than like some of like the $100,000 movies that I've made. But I mean, fundamentally, the way that I feel about like budgeting a movie like this is you don't start with like budgeting software and start filling in line items. You start with like a piece of loose leaf paper and you write down the shit that you need. This is the shit that I absolutely need to make this movie, And I think that's fundamentally kind of the way that you have to think about it.
I've been trying to think of what to describe this category, and so far there's 2 really good movies in it. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, and that's magical ceiling.
Oh.
But like what, where there's like ceiling is character, I guess. But I don't know if I'm trying to
It's a
think
new
if there's
genre.
more.
It's
a new genre.
I'm proud to be part of it.
Yeah.
But as soon as that happened, I was like, oh, there's 2 of them now. A note on set that you either never want to hear again or never want to give again.
Oh God.
What the fuck are you doing?
And is that one you're getting or you're giving?
That's my secret.
But you also just got off of a movie. Blakey, can you say it?
Yeah, I mean, I
This is
just
pretty
did,
fun.
I did a movie in Taipei with a Taiwanese director named Midi Z, and in America, no matter what you're doing, usually a note that you'll get at some point is pace it up faster, because everybody's concerned about time, especially in television. And he would just say to me after every time, he'd say, slower. He'd say like 2 times slower. And I go, you mean, is that half as fast? And and even slower than 2 times, like 4 times slower. And I was like, how interesting. How interesting.
That's
And
cool.
I really kind of enjoyed that direction a lot, because I was just like, I'm just going to sit here for a while.
I mean,
Until something happens.
my favorite. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really had terrible direction. If I did, I probably just blocked it out. But because that is a lot of what happens when you act. Even with great directors, you have to like find your own weird narrow corridor that you have to push your soul through or whatever. But on Transparent, the showrunner used to always say, "We got nothing but money and time."
Oh, really?
We got nothing but money and time, and I think that to myself all the time. And sometimes when the crew is like schwitzing and feeling like they know, you know what I mean? They know. I will just say, hey guys, we got nothing but money and time. And the other thing that I've just learned, these are I think just good directing tips is like, you know, there's a lot of directors who, if you're losing the light, they'll be like, I think we're gonna do this new thing because I think I got this new idea and I think it's better than if it's just everybody just stands in a line and we just kind of like run down the line. You say your line like real fast. Like that shit drives me nuts. And like at a certain point, and I've been in those
Do a tight
situations.
6.
Do a tight 6. He said, how's the shot look? They're all in there. But like my thing now is just like, and that comes back to casting, is I'll just come to these guys, I'll be like, hey guys, we got 12 minutes to get this shot, and I'm so sorry, I don't want to put you in this position, but this is what it is. And then everybody's like, okay, they can be on your side, and they can like help you. But like the whole like denying the nightmare that's unfolding that everybody either knows or feels is happening right now, you know, you just have to like call it out and get it done.
Yeah.
How about you, Cooper?
Nah, you guys said it all. I like it's, but you asked what you don't like.
Yeah.
Um,
But if you got a favorite note.
I really do appreciate when directors just peel back the curtain a little bit, because actors are smart.
Yeah,
And and even if they don't know, they feel like, what's going on here?
Yeah. It's
I thought of my least favorite note.
okay.
Have fun with it.
Oh,
That
have fun with it.
Such a
I like that note actually. Yeah, because I never have fun. So when they
All right,
remind me,
well,
like,
when
just
I
have some
direct-
fun.
When I direct you, I'll be doing that. We'll see how much you like it.
Yeah, have more fun. Have more
What is
fun.
your concept of fun?
Bigger fun. Make the fun bigger.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
Faster.
but I just thought-
Faster fun.
I just thought of one more for you guys, which is on the theme of like budget, like independent movie and keeping to that line budget. Okay, a hack that I am curious about is like food and snacks.
Ooh.
What are the good snacks and food to have on set that's not
Wow,
like
this is getting into the
waste?
nitty gritty.
Yeah, this is the real stuff.
This
right
is like,
here.
this is what gets really interesting. I love hearing about people's snacks.
Gee, I'd never thought of that.
Yeah, I mean, I actually do tell Crafty to like try to keep it healthy. I mean, it just depends on where you go. If you shoot in LA, it's going to be pretty healthy in general.
On day 3, you saw me just like housing candy, and you're like, need it to be out there.
It's just like, oh, you help me.
Cut to Jay wolfing down Starbursts on date.
Yeah, exactly. I got my own stash.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The Rice Krispie treats went fast on our set.
They really
Real
did.
fast.
Never my fault. Yeah.
I don't
Was your
remember
Yeah.
any of this.
Look, I didn't get the Rice Krispie treat.
I didn't get
You had to get there earlier for the Rice Krispie
I
treats.
didn't get them.